Welcome to Chamonix. So I'm just coming back from the grocery store, getting some water, last minute supplies for the hike. The shade feels so nice, but hold on. This was our last day in Chamonix before we began our hike. We spent the day exploring and ensuring we had everything we needed for tomorrow. We grabbed dinner at this adorable restaurant called Josephine.
We'll wedge the snail inside.
Yep.
Sometimes it's very tricky, so.
Okay.
On your right hand.
Okay.
So, foie gras with Sheila. So we got I think I'm pronouncing it right? Foie gras? Foie gras. And so you gotta spread that out over there like that. Spread that out. Then you got the little, I think it's apple chutney. It's always different, but it's some kind of chutney. Spreadiness. Enjoy. Here you go.
Et pour moi?
Pour toi. Bon appétit. De rien. Magnifique.
Ceci quoi? Ceci gras. Ceci foie gras.
I thought we were done. Wow. That's a lot of cheese just in it.
Hello.
Voila.
De rien.
So I forgot that I had ordered a dish after my foie gras, and it's actually really big. So time to unbutton the pants and work my way through it. So it's the end of another beautiful day. We're just heading back to our Airbnb now. We're gonna settle in for our first day of stage 1. Today is day 1 of Tour du Mont Blanc. Luckily the rain has stopped for now. But got my rain jackets, got my hat, my backpack, got a rain cover, got my trekking poles, and we're ready. We planned our itinerary by using the Trekking the Tour du Mont Blanc book by Kev Reynolds, and I found this book to be incredibly useful because not only does it have a map in here, so there's a map that kind of like talks about the different stages, and it kind of just has like the trails. There's also it gives you a map like this that tells you like all the rest stops along the way, all the bathrooms, all the ATMs, towns that you can see, and it does also show you the elevation as well. So I found this to be incredibly helpful, and that's what I used to plan our itinerary. We didn't follow the book's itinerary because by the time I booked everything in December, at the end of some stages there weren't huts available. So what we did there is we either decided to camp or we'd split the stages up so that we'd be able to stay at certain huts. Our stage 1 was Les Ouches to Le Contamine. At this stage, we camped at Camping Le Pontet, which is also where Greet Le Pontet is as well. So not only does this place have camping, there's also huts available here. We decided to do camping just to save some money, just because we would be staying at huts for certain parts. The campsite here costs about 50 euros, and there's washrooms as well as shower facilities. This is the map of stage 1. We decided that since it was our first day, it would be best to take it easy, and instead of hiking the first incline, we would take the cable car to begin our hike. We skipped about 4 kilometers of the hike by taking the cable car, so we just needed to hike 12 kilometers, which took us about 8 hours, since we took a lot of breaks. The cable car was about 17.5 euros per person. Once we arrived at the top, we began our descent. Stage 1 has a variant that is said to be absolutely beautiful. However, because the morning we saw that there was thunderstorms, we didn't want to risk it because the variant stage 1A is not recommended for bad weather. We didn't want to go there and get stuck in some sort of thunderstorm, so we decided to stay safe and just took the regular stage 1. Stage 1! We just hiked down there, from up there all the way down here. We're taking a break at Col de Vosa. Here you'll be able to find a bathroom, a snack station. Yes, it's like a kind of rest stop, so you have like bathrooms and chairs to sit on and stuff. So it's a nice break. It's getting kind of hot. It's time to unzip and transform these bad boys into shorts. So we approach another rest stop. Here you have some public toilets that can be used. I think they're outhouses. We didn't go that far, but a lot of the downhill is challenging and it hurts the knees, so trekking poles are a must. And gotta hydrate. So we just did 8 kilometers. We're 8 kilometers into our hike. Got another 10 kilometers to go. Just gotta, I think the first day is really hard on the body. Our feet hurt and it's really hot and just adjusting to the hike, but hopefully it gets easier from here. So when you walk through these little towns, you have these little fountains there with potable water where you can fill up your water bottle on the way. But majority of stage 1 so far has been through the towns, so it's still nice. You get to see the nice houses. I was so happy when we got to Le Contamine. Not only was I starving, I was also extremely exhausted and my feet were throbbing. We got to town, we stopped by this local restaurant called Freddy's to grab a bite. The hike seemed easy on paper, but after 5 kilometers of continuous downhill, our knees were sore and we were just tired from holding our backpacks for so long. I guess we also needed time to adjust to the hiking as well. Something that freaked me out was the slugs. So because it was raining on and off throughout the day, there's a lot of slugs that are coming out, and when I tell you they're gigantic, I've never seen slugs this big. Giant slug. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, and stay tuned for the next stage of our Tour du Mont Blanc journey. The world is waiting to be discovered. Let's go out there and explore.